cut across to some big breaking news that we have. An Air India flight is currently mid-air, has faced glitches. The Air India flight reportedly suffering from hydraulic issue is currently circling around Trichy airspace. Air India flight AX-B613 with 140 passengers is currently hovering over Trichy airspace. Ambulances and rescue teams are currently on standby. Now, the hydraulic issue we hear is a critical situation that can really pose serious safety risks to the operation of an aircraft. The system is quite critical, a critical component when it comes to aircraft's flight control and landing gear operation, as well as other important functions like brakes, spoilers, thrust reverses. Now, this is precisely the hydraulic system that has faced glitches with this particular Air India flight AX-B613 with nearly 140 passengers on board. It's currently hovering over Trichy airspace. Pramod Madhav, our correspondent, joining us for more on that. Pramod, some worrying news coming in with this Air India flight with 140 passengers currently hovering over Trichy airspace. Give us more details. We hear that there are ambulances on the ground. Rescue teams are all kept on standby. Where was this flight heading to?
Absolutely, Nabila. The flight number is AXB613. The flight is actually AXB613 and it has 144 passengers aboarded and it has left by 5:40 p.m. And the flight track happens like showing us it was supposed to leave from Trichy and land at Sharjah airport, but apparently due to hydraulic issues, the plane is still circling between Pudukkottai and Trichy area, and we also checked with the ground people over there, and we've come to know that there is no possible way to land it in anywhere near Pudukkottai, so the best place for it to land is in Trichy. However, our people also said that they are in constant communication with the pilot to find out if this hydraulic issue can be handled and if it can be resorted. So that's also happening as we speak. We've been told that the plane is having adequate fuel for now, but because it was supposed to fly all the way to Sharjah, still to the ground, everything has been prepared. Rescue team and quite a number of ambulances have also been kept on standby to make sure that no untoward incident occurs, Nabila.
You know, we're looking at right now some of the satellite images here showing how the flight is constantly circling. How long has this been reported since? And we hear that the plane right now is circling constantly above the Trichy airspace. What's the height at which, the altitude at which the flight is hovering? Any more details do we have from Air India on this?
Well, Nabila, for now, we've been informed that there are actually two ways to handle the situation. One is that while the time, if the flight is going to, this is the max option we are talking about. If there is no options left and if this hydraulic issues is causing the actual plane to it could be with the flap or it could be with the release of the landing gear on such. And if in any kind of such case, if it has to make a belly landing, normally what they will do is that they will completely empty the fuel. And there is two ways to empty the fuel. One is actually it can be released out, or they can actually circle around and they can actually dump, either dump the fuel or spend it. And apparently the district collector has currently informed that they are actually circling around the airspace to actually reduce the fuel capacity and make a landing, Nabila. And the district collector has also informed that situation is under control. However, the airport authorities, the rescue team and the medical team over there are on standby just to make sure that everything is under control, Nabila.
At this point, we're looking at visuals. Pramod, stay with us. We're looking at visuals of the Trichy airport, and from the latest information that we have here, the Air India flight is currently hovering around Trichy airspace so that they can reduce the fuel weight. The hydraulic failure on the Air India flight that's been reported. The flight right now going in circles over Trichy airspace because it seems like the hydraulic system has posed glitches. And let me tell you why it's so important and dangerous, considering that the hydraulic system of an aircraft really controls the flight's landing gear operation. So important functions such as brakes, spoilers and thrust reversers, all of it controlled as part of that hydraulic system, which now has an issue. I'm cutting across to the airport director who's spoken to India Today to give us a little more information. Let's hear it. We are going to try and get that reaction for you just a moment, but the information that we have here certainly worrying. There are ambulances that have kept on standby. Air India flight AXB613 with 140 passengers currently on board, hovering above the Trichy airspace. They have a hydraulic issue, which means that the landing controls have faced a problem. And it appears that the airport right now is fully ready for the landing of this plane. How soon would that happen? It's approximately 40 minutes is what is expected for when the flight can land. They are hovering over Trichy airspace to reduce the fuel weight. Now, what this really means, we're going to try and decode for you, but to try and reduce the fuel weight of the aircraft at this point to see if they can manage to land safely. The information that we have here is the hydraulic system has faced glitches. There are 140 passengers on board. Trust India Today to bring you every development there. We are, of course, continuously tracking the news as it comes.